Hey guys, I am recording my desktop screen with the Hypercam, which is kind of an unusual video for me to make, but I'm just giving an update since I haven't been making videos lately. I'm done with my Glock project for now. Pretty much, my Glock is where it should be for me to be satisfied with it. So I'm gonna buy this G&G G96 off of eBay. These are all brand new rifles. This guy is selling them for $250 as opposed to $380, which is what most popular airsoft retailers are selling them for. There are a couple other people on eBay selling them for $250 and $300 flat. So it's a great deal, and I'm definitely gonna pick one up because these G&Gs are basically a copy of the M700 AICS with a different diameter of a barrel and all of G&G's upgrade parts for the M700, as well as the steel bolt handle and the 15 round magazine with G&G's magazine upgrade parts. Doesn't have a 30 round mag, unfortunately, but that's okay. Since it is a clone of the Tanaka M700, it should, and I'm almost 100% positive, have the metal chassis, as you can see right here. This is like a support within the stock for pretty much this plastic area is bolted around this metal body. It doesn't have this pistol grip, obviously, but you get what I mean. So if I ever get bored of it, I'll probably just take off the plastic area and just start building a project like this guy. This really reminds me of the right hook fabrication sniper rifles, if you guys remember. You know, they're like $2,000, totally not worth it, but yeah, whatever. So the scope I'll be getting is the M1 3.5 to 10 by 50 millimeter, as in the subjective lens right here. It's only $85. The real M1 scope by Leopold's around $1,000. But that's for guns with actual recoil, where the scope would need to keep 0. For airsoft, this ACM version, also known as a China-made, is fine. Over to this paintball site, here's the Custom Products V2 inline regulator. I will be using this regulator for my high pressure air rig, which I will be using for the G&G G96. This regulator will give me pressures between 100 and 120. Well, it can actually go from 0 to 500 with an input pressure of 800 and output pressure of 0 to 500. About 120 is like propane at room temperature, or 80 degrees propane. Some kind of it's like propane's higher pressure. So 120. Except the difference between this and propane is that I'll be using N2, also known as high pressure air, which is just clean air. It'll also be regulated, so I'll have a constant flow of air that is regulated going into my magazine, used to propel the BB out of the barrel for a constant or consistent FPS. So the readings on the chrono should be a lot more consistent, meaning the fluctuation between high and low FPS will be much less. This is a picture of a dual regulator air rig, which is like kind of pretty much the cold shot air rig, if you ever heard of Magnum BB's cold shot air rig, where it uses a regulator to regulate down to around 120, and then it uses the fine-tune regulator with the snap cap to regulate down to like 100 and make sure it'll like provide for greater consistency, as it has less pressure to have to regulate. So the exiting pressure out of the quick disconnect is more stable. This is a dual regulator. I'll only be running one regulator for sake of skill, money, and current resources that I have. Yeah, it sounds like a major excuse, but yeah, I'll just have the power source, this on-off valve, the regulator, presumably I'll have a gauge, and I'll have a coiled hose instead of this macro line, and I'll have a different size disconnect female right there. I was going to use this 12 gram changer, but I just realized how low of a capacity it would give me, and I really just don't want to. N2 would be much better, and I've decided I'm going to go with that. So in about a week this rifle will be mine, and I will bring it to the war store which is my local airsoft store since I live around Buffalo and New York. I will bring it to the war store to get it chronoed. And then after I get the rig set up on it, I will also get it chronoed. This will all be on video, hopefully. Well, definitely. I'll make sure to keep it on video. And I'll probably put it all in one video for a air rig project for you guys. I think this might be like the first in-depth air rig project that will be on YouTube. So look forward to it. Hopefully it'll be like a bigger thing out of most of my videos that I've made so far. And I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. So just look forward to it, and thanks for watching this update video. Stay tuned.